All right, y'all, we live. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health wealth. Shout out to my boy Ainswell, man. He wanted to get in. Boy say he had a lot to say. Let me put this on. I forgot to tell my dog, my call dog. We rocking tonight. It's all good. Yeah, y'all, we're gonna be on the for an hour, man. I'm a little that birthright citizenship got me a little, but I want to get with how y'all feel about it. But salute, fam. Yeah, got me a little. I ain't like it. Yeah, we're gonna go over birthright citizenship, some group economics. See what y'all feel about that. But yeah, we back at it. But yeah, man, this birthright citizenship, and that hopefully Congress come through. But we're definitely disappointing. Definitely. But I'm gonna go over some stories, man. I want to get y'all opinion on this. I never covered this, man, but I want to I'm gonna go over this little video too, man. They trying to have this little plant. Show y'all. I don't like that view. That view better. I ain't never go over this, but shout out to them brothers for standing on business, though. Ripping that right down. Let me hit the chat, y'all. Oh, Paul Dog, what's good, fam? I was gonna hit you too. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all hitting that like button on the way in, family. We need it. Y'all rules. What's good, family? The mods, the crew, the guys in the building. Shout out to Shabazz, man. Shabazz. I appreciate you always supporting, man. Mama Lisa, Fresh always. I know Fresh gonna tap in, but I ain't cover this, y'all. But them brothers was standing on business with this. I'm gonna go over some birthright citizenship. That birthright citizenship got me, man. I ain't like it, fam. I ain't like it. Ainswell gonna tell me he wanted to go over some stuff. So I definitely want to get Ainswell in. But salute to everybody who be watching in the back. They don't be saying too much, but they be tapping in. Get them. Gonna get on this birthright. Wayne came to Cali and got checked, huh? Cali standing on the business. Black parents are failing. LA don't, Cali don't play, huh? My only thing is, we got don't worry, y'all, the Trump battlefield. Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't like that ruling, man, today, but I know Trump got some more things under his teeth. Fresh, what's good, fam? The guys in the building. Yeah, I was a little about that birthright citizenship, family. That had me. I was told. I was told. I was told for that one. But I still got hope for it. I ain't gonna even act like we down for the count. Y'all hit that like button for me. They taking his sign. What he said at the end, he said, "Black people what?" What out to Cali? They look like Asian people and all. He said, "Black people being black people." It's all good. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all, we're gonna go over the this, but I like how Cali stood on the business out there, man. I like how far. I think Jake Lang he's a plant. Gotta be some kind of plant. He's at everything that got to do with black people. But yeah, it's crazy, man, with the birthright citizenship, family. Clearly, the Supreme Court is totally political. They are supposed to interpret the Constitution, not add to it. It just didn't make sense for them to allow people to do that, bro. I mean, I understand it in a business point. People can come through. They don't want no smoke. It's a few others. They are. Yeah, y'all did. I mean, to see him get checked like that, I know what's her name couldn't have went over there, Chud the Builder. That wouldn't have worked well for him. That thing is sponsored by someone in the background. Yeah, most definitely. We can peep that, man. He definitely sponsored because he's on every scene. Like this is his job. You feel me? Like this is his job to be on every scene. But yeah, y'all, we a little bit disappointed about the ruling today, but it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna get past that. But I'm hoping that the Congress come through for it. Yeah, for real. I feel like that's how it go, you know. That's how it go in politics. For real. Yeah. That was the news we had, man, with the Chud the Builder guy. I mean, not with the Chud the Builder, but with Trump. But seem like the Democrats, man, they always in the way. But I'm still optimistic. But I thought it was clear that no other country, fam, you can't go nowhere else in the world where they not gonna want to look out for the indigenous people, and have them with. We can't have the same rights as somebody from outside the country. It just don't make no sense. But they saying that it's about 1.1 million to 1.5 million people of Haitian descent living in the United States. I think that number is a little small. I think it's probably more like 4 or 5 million. I think it may be a million just living in Florida, you know. But who do I know? I'm just guesstimating. You feel me? I don't know. Too many immigrants already in office. It's all right though. Yeah, that's what we got to stop too. I mean, that's what's gonna stop it because it's like we get them immigrants out of office like Ilhan Omar, Mundani. We got all these weird names of people that's not. This don't. It's crazy. This don't even make no sense. Yeah, man. I was gonna feel extra good, man. If that would have passed, oh man, we would have been right on it. I want to hear what my guy Ameswell, man. I'm waiting for Ameswell to come in. He wanted to talk about this, man. So I had to say, man, let me tap into my guy. Wait for Ameswell to come in, but yeah, we gonna get that birthright though. Papa Doc, what's good? So y'all know I did that. I know y'all. You seen what I did with Love Jones, and there's some people that been hitting me up like, yo, you need to let her explain herself. Let her explain herself. Extra lovely. What's good, love? Yeah, we've been. Oh Lord, don't tell me that, man. Hey, well, if they fall, we know we gonna pick it up and carry it for them. They definitely not telling the truth about the numbers because I'm surrounded by Asian. Okay. Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's a million. I think it's more than a million Haitians. Me specific. I think it's more like five. But I don't know. I'm just giving my estimate. The fact I see people happy it got rejected. There's still a lot that don't get it. You mean you seen a lot of black people that was happy that it got rejected? Yeah, y'all follow my I'm gonna put my in the chat. I'm gonna put it in there too. That's my that's my kick, man. I should have just put the link in there. God. But still got to go through Congress. Yeah, I needed to go through Congress, man. I think we're gonna I think it's gonna work out. But yeah, I was just expecting to win. I was expecting to win, but we got the TPS. Um, they soaking up a lot of resources, man. It's a lot of money going out to immigrants. We're spending billions and billions of dollars, man. A lot of money, a lot of our money that we could be getting for us. They need to pay that bill. They already got a bill we got to pay. But y'all seen how I played that video. Okay. Yeah, man. Me too. I had got up real early this morning, man. Real early, but yeah, fam. Everybody was a little bit disappointed, man. I dropped the video, a lot of comments, a lot of people were disappointed. But it ain't over yet, you know. It ain't over yet. But it's good that people are recognizing that we built America, you know. Trump at least said it. But we got immigrants saying they built America. We got immigrants saying they built America, fam. That is Tech boy. I think the president may have a contingency plan. Okay. What you think? What kind? How you think it's gonna work? You mean to say like he kind of figured that it would have got dropped? Sure, he ain't gonna give up. Sure, he ain't gonna give up on it. But yeah, man, I'm hoping they don't give up on it. But it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Detroit love. Okay, tapped in. I appreciate you, Detroit love. Tania, what a gang. They here. They are here. Okay, we got the FBA women in the building, right? But can't specifically name what they built. That's crazy though. They can't name nothing they built. They just say we helped build the country too. Like what? How you help build something? For instance, X-ray turnaround. Any person 6 months pregnant at the port. Right. So they ain't gonna let people come in pregnant no more. Cause that's like, oh, we can get in. We got a baby. It's like trying to use the kids for some type of collateral. That ain't cool. Yeah, that ain't cool, family. Yeah, we got Cali in the building in Detroit, man. Shout out to Detroit Love, man. She been holding me down on the membership. I appreciate you, Detroit. Gotta get some of that Detroit love. Help build the country, but theirs is always in shambles. Yeah, I mean, why would you come out your mouth and say that? Like, why would we say we built Haiti? We built Russia. Like, y'all came over here for, you know, to live a better life. And them people, y'all seen in that video that Roland Martin, a white man, was saying, man, I love Haitians working because they always come to work. They'll work all day. Like they paying these people under the table. They paying these people peanuts. These immigrants is like slaves, family. Oh, Detroit and Cali is cousin. Y'all shout out for that. People be tapping in from Detroit though. Shout out to Detroit, Cali. Mama Big Jones out there in Detroit. They did not read the arguments on the 14th Amendment. It was specifically for descendants of slaves. Okay, Ainswell, yeah, we've been speaking you up, man. I want to hear what what my guy gotta say. Yeah, Ainsworth was the reason I was like, yo, man, Ainsworth want to go live. Let me go ahead. I like what Shay Boogie was saying in the Discord, man. Salute to Shay Boogie. We're gonna have them decals for black businesses, y'all. We're gonna certify them, get all of them certified. Yeah, but the YT man didn't say if they don't listen, they'll get sent home. Yeah, we need to be sending a lot of people home, family. I know we got a guy still on, so I know he shout out the Pink Book. Let me see what my girl got. We can catch something real quick. Now, they ain't like that. TYB the youngin. Salute, family. It's always good, man. When my guy tap in. Let's check out what this what the ICNs is saying. And that's what they say, ICN. Their spirits are very aggressive. Real talk.
Who? As far as I'm Haitian. Why? Where you from? What's your background? You American? Dirty black American?
Wait, what?
Huh? Huh? What?
Wait, what'd you say?
American? Black American? What?
No. Hold on. You said dirty black American.
You heard that? You just asked me what I said. I did.
Why you said that?
Because that's what y'all are. Dirty black American.
She just said that?
I did. A dirty black American. I sure did. Because that's what y'all are.
And Haiti is a whole country, which is filthy, dirty, and disgusting. Where is he wrong? Why do you think they want to leave it so desperately? Is it wonderful?
Got Duval in the building, man. Shout out to Lala. For Love Jones is cancer. Has Love Jones responded to you? No, she has not responded. She ain't even dropped no videos. People feel like, dang, I done did that and I done hurt her whole heart and her feelings. She normally drop every day. Somebody would hit me like, yeah, man, you kind of went hard. You went hard on her, man. Let her, somebody messaged me, was like, man, like, give her a break on that. I've been getting a lot of messages, man, on her. Some men too. It was some men. I don't know why. She might have had people reached out, but she normally been dropping. I was waiting for her to respond because I know she got it. You know, she definitely seen it, but she ain't even dropped today. She lost a lot of subscribers too. She was at 59 too, and she dropped all the way to 58. So that may have did something to her spirit a little bit. But a lot of people was coming on the thing. They were like, man, I'm unsubscribing. Hundreds of people. So, bruh, I mean, you got to watch what you say out here because people are, you know, I think it touched her. Family. They said, don't put them biddies that way. Yeah, the real came off of YouTube. Okay, I was telling people, fam, because people was asking me, they like, yo, where is that? Like, is this an AI? I'm like, man, I know Call Dog ain't finna give me no fluff, but those are her clients, bro. Bro, grown men was hitting me. They like, bro, give her another chance, bro. Like, don't cancel her. I'm like, bro, the video already dropped. People already unsubscribed to her channel. Her subscriber count went down. Yeah, that impacted, bro. It's an impact, man. When you know, thank Call Dog for that one. Real came off of YouTube. I subscribe. I don't support putting down that. And if it would have been somebody that we don't even know that would have said that, it wouldn't have been nothing. But if you standing on business for FBA, we're holding you to a different standard. So you can't be 1 minute standing on business for FBA and then you down. It just don't make sense. It don't go together, fam. So that was real weird. But Fresh said she for the streets, man. A lot of women was in the comments. Some was pissed too. Some was pissed that we did that, but I mean we ain't on that, bro. We not trying to have. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that to each other, man. Anyway, we got a lot of. We trying to crash market right now and bring trillions of dollars to us. We don't need to be like. We don't need to be talking about each other like that. Yeah, you right. No chance for off code behavior. You off code. I said unlike and I only follow her because I thought she was part of the tribe. That's what I'm saying. I thought she was a part of the gang. I'm like, she down with us. But then I'm like, are you some kind of agent? Like, what's going on? Like, that's kind of agent behavior, dog. They trying to say that was satire in her comments. Yeah, but man, we don't play like that. We ain't playing like that. That's something that you don't satire about. Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? That's not satire type of stuff. And it didn't sound like satire at all. It sounded like she was dead for real, fam. What kind of woman would go around asking strange men for money anyway? For real, TYB, I'm with you on that, bro. I'm like, that jump, like, I gotta get a good length of you. I gotta be watching you for a year, man, for me to make any decision to feel like you solid. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the real ones, man, the black alphas and the Afro elites, the introverts, man, the OG 45 TV, my guys, man, the ones who out here really, because that, I was like, man, real ones would never satire like that. Let's keep it real. Ain't nobody real that's standing on real business. They're really gonna like play around with their people. Like I wouldn't have satire of me talking about my FBA woman and be like, yeah, bro, it's just funny. That was just a joke. That was just satire. No, you can't satire with off code behavior. Off code behavior don't mean you can play like that. Like that, we ain't doing that. Yeah. It just sound like you trying to make us feel like you can say stuff out here about us and we just supposed to say like it's satire. No. Play with them little hats like that. Do satire with them little hats and see how they act. They ain't gonna care that you joking around or nothing. So we ain't on it. Right. Bro, my grandma and mama be watching my channel. If I go out here and I'm satiring about some woman, I'm gonna feel disrespected by the woman that raised me. Like she should have felt messed up from the men who raised her, fam, just to be talking like that, talking about y'all men losing. Like, no, that's off code, family. Yeah, you gotta hold yourself in a higher light, bro. When you on this LBA, when you on this FBA street, you can't be. That's not something you do, and it's evident because she didn't drop, bro. She dropped every day. I was waiting for her to respond, and she didn't respond. For real, family. Shout out to my reality. I see you, family. Certified, certified. Mention you in the post. You put this clown Dennis Sterling get more and more off code every day. Hey man, for real, I've been hearing y'all say that about Dennis Sterling. I may, we may have to off code behavior goes on to whoever it is. Y'all send me a clip. What he said though. I tagged you and I seen it. I had AI make you into code enforcement. I seen that, family. I seen that reality. You have got me popular in the YouTube streets. She know the climate is. She knew better and didn't even try to correct it. That's how I know she meant what she said, right? Cause I gave her. I was like, yo, hit me. We can have a, you can discuss. I gave her ample time to like correct it. But when you just go missing and you don't drop no video, cause we was gonna be on the comment section. What's gonna be on the top. Was gonna be on the top sooner when she dropped the video. So she probably was like, you know what, I ain't even gonna drop today because that pressure coming. I believe she unsubscribed to my damn channel. I believe she unsubscribed to me too. Yeah, she ain't know it's sharks in that water, man. We ain't listen. We already looking for agents. We already feel like these people that cosplay and they just trying to act like they down with FBA just to, get the clout. Detroit, what up, though? Shout out to Detroit, man. Put Phil and Dennis got foreigners as beef. Nah. Listen, we'll get on them too. We'll get on them. Yeah, Dennis a trip. Sometime and I be side-eyeing Phil Scott. I'm telling y'all, some of these people, man, just because they be, down, I mean, I just want to hear what, if they say anything off code, and we definitely gonna put them out there. But it's crazy that she didn't drop a video today like she normally would have did. Little Big Mama Jones. Little Big Mama Jones. Yeah, she normally drop every day. She be on her thing. We was looking out for her. Let me see, maybe we was looking out for her. We ain't see nothing. I know before I had dropped that, she had like 59,000 and she had 58 now. But it was some people on my channel talking about give her another shot, Water Gun. I'm like, bro, the video already dropped. People already unsubscribed. She got to get herself out of this. There's nothing I could do. The generals gave me the information, and I just did what we do. I didn't know that many people was gonna unsubscribe for her though. I didn't know it was gonna impact like that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know that many people was gonna be like. Everybody was shocked when they seen that video, fam. I didn't know it was gonna have that much impact, but shoot. Dennis and Phil are no different from the foreigners making content and keeping our names in their mouths. All about clout and clicks for the algorithm. And don't be really I'm just saying I can understand. Don't be really standing on the business. Levon, what's good? We got the gang in here tonight. That's what's up. I'm waiting on my boy Ainswell, man. I want my boy Ainswell to get on the mic. But Dub G. What's good, family? Williams in the building. Boy, call me Dub G. Salute. Yeah, man. I had you seen who we talking about? Love Jones. Yeah, we talking about Love Jones. She normally drop. Joy, she normally drop every day, and she didn't drop today. You know, she lost about 100. She lost a lot of subscribers. I didn't know the video was going to do like that, the impact and how upset people were. But a lot of men and women was upset. You know, I kind of wanted to make it like satire, like how I was like, I ain't like canceler. I kind of made it fun, but I still put a little cancel in it. But people was pissed. It was at least 100. It was at least 100 people said I'm gonna unsubscribe from it in the comment. A lot of these might go have to be tried for treason. You're right. Big fact, la la. You're right. You put she broke my heart. Yeah, man. Cause when you listen, when you stand on business for us, I just feel a part. I feel like you a part of us. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you family. It's like I feel a connection to you when you definitely gonna stand on the business. I love people who stand on our lineage business. It's like I got a different type of love for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you really one of them ones to me. So it's like Notre Dame was good. Nito Swan. Nito Swan was good. Y'all what I'm saying? My boy in the building. We back. We in here. Yeah, our men aren't losing. Why would she walk up? Yeah. Even if like we ain't doing that on both sides. I don't want nobody talking about neither of us. You know what I'm saying? Boy, straight had canceling titles, and I went straight for the head, scalping Indian stuff. I had canceling the title. I ain't had canceling her titles. I ain't had canceling and what's the name titles, but I did say it in the video though. But from what everybody heard, they went straight to, oh no, I'm unsubscribing. I ain't know everybody was gonna do all that. I thought, yeah, Fresh. That pressure did something to her. It did something to her, fam. She would have came back. She would have hit, she would have dropped. She ain't dropped on TikTok or nothing. It's manufactured, bro. This gender war thing manufactured. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different from when the government was back there when it wasn't no social media. And the government was like, hey man, don't have that man in the house. We're gonna give you some money. They always in the background, they got this social engineering that they kind of do in the background where you don't see it, but they just have these agendas, bro. Yeah, Carl Dog, you found that one, boy. I text Carl Dog soon when he said, I say, man, say it ain't so. I say, is that Love, John? But I was the same way about 19 Keys. I was shocked that, 19 Keys, Willie D. I just don't understand why we, Probably they getting their money. Alicia Stover, what's good? Fam in the building. Yeah, we just talking about. We just got our cookout talk. Even Queen was shocked. Yeah, everybody was shocked with that, man. No, she didn't hit me to explain. She ain't messaged me. I messaged her on TikTok. Yeah, man, I don't like that, man. I'm trying to really push more black love, family. Yeah, she should have cleaned it up. I wanted her to clean it up. People on my channel was like, no, fam. She said what she said. But in the video, I'm like, yo, clean it up. Do a video. Clean it up. You feel me? Even though a lot of men is going to be like, nah, man, you said that. You felt like that. We don't satire. We don't play like that. A lot of people, it don't matter what she said, but at least she could have cleaned up her image. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. Call dog put the hit. Call dog paid for the hit, man. Call dog seen it, paid for the hit, and got that girl executed. Call dog a gangster, man. No need to worry about them. When the bill comes, straight up, bill comes due for them, they got to eat that alone. Facts, family. I don't feel bad. I don't. I don't. Yeah, everything good. Everything good. Let's tap in a little bit about Pink Book Lessons, man. Just dropped something.
Is it Shangri-La? Is it like Bora Bora, but they're just sick and tired of the absolutely perfect South Pacific conditions? No, we've been flooded with immigrants who have nothing in common with.
Now, y'all notice that these YTs, I've been noticing that they using our talking points. I seen the other dude who busted the Somalians. When they interview immigrants and the immigrants say they black, they be like, nah, she's tethering. She's not black. It's like they be using our talking points too against them, In reality, I'm saying no to a stranger asking me for money. And it ain't even no stranger. I'm going to say, like, look, I had it's this one, when they started this boycott, I knew this girl who did nails back at home. And I'm trying to get, like, the women that I know, my sisters, them, how they be getting their nails done. I'm trying to have them go to a black girl. So I knew this girl from high school. She used to do nails. Well, I seen it in her profile. I was like, okay, boom, you still doing nails? Because I'm finna say, hey, you need to set up shop and get the business. She like, I don't do nails now, but I'm gonna do some nails. I'm like, okay. So, she bad on her luck right now, but it was like, I'm like, okay. And then she was like, she wanted to get a dang shed in the back of her mama house and wanted me to help pay for the shed so she can do nails. I'm like, and I told her you can get a loan for it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, sometimes you gotta like, we be trying to help, but it's crazy. Everything is good. Love Jones somewhere playing Shaka Khan. Let me play the
with us. And they need to go back home to, places like Haiti, which, let's face it, is a whole country with filthy, dirty, and disgusting conditions. It's not a nice thing to say, but it's not mean, it's not racist, it's true.
Well, Megyn Kelly basically went viral for her rant telling Haitians and Syrians to go back home after Trump put an end to TPS for both groups. Yeah, Megyn Kelly told all of them to go back home, But most of her rant was towards the Haitians. And yes, she's talking greasy, but I don't see the people she's talking about clapping back with the same energy. It's very peaceful. You even have a lot of them saying, hey, you want us to go back home? Then we're going back home.
Oh. No, say that so.
Including this one right here. Check out the caption. It said to Megyn Kelly, LOL, this girl was born in the U.S., dumps the U.S. passport, and self-deport herself to Haiti. Apparently, this woman was born in the U.S., but her parents are Haitian, so she always claimed Haiti. She represented the Haitian flag, not American, because to her, she's Haitian. So, because she's so proud to be Haitian, she wanted to make it official, gave up her U.S. citizenship, and self-deported to Haiti.
I want to use this comment to highlight the nuances of immigration. Haiti is my home ancestrally, and it's my home on paper. I've never lived in Haiti before until now, and I was not born in Haiti. I was able to claim my Haitian citizenship and get my Haitian passport because one or both my parents are Haitian. In this political climate, not only in America, but I feel like it's spreading worldwide, immigration is not black and white, and it never has been. This administration has showed how much Americans, I would say, don't know about immigration, but it has also shown me how much children of immigrants, one generation from an immigrant parent, they don't know nothing about immigration. So growing up in South Florida, nobody really publicly discussed their immigration status like that. So I only knew a handful of people that were in a similar situation as me or the same situation. And right after high school, half of them were already married for papers. Majority of the Haitian Americans I grew up with were either born in America or they got their residence and citizenship at an early age. So they never really had to go through the immigration process. As opposed to my...
No, if you leave Haiti, you're not a Haitian no more. That's crazy. You say barbecue finna come see her. Barbecue work for them people too. I believe they have him out there for, you know what I'm saying? What you call Cap? They got barbecue working, man.
My situation personally, like I've always known I was an immigrant. I've always was very aware about my immigration situation from elementary school, from second grade. Because of my unique position, the only way that I could be naturalized as a resident or get citizenship was either to have a child and they file for me when they turn 21 or get married.
And look, she's telling everybody the country is fabulous. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If the food is better, the culture is better, the country is better, why live in hell if you could live in paradise? Especially when the paradise you're telling us about is actually your land. It's yours. That's your people. So nah, I don't see nothing wrong with this. And I've seen several videos of people showing themselves going back to Haiti.
TPS designations are supposed to be for specific periods of time.
I respect them people who go back that's doing that. I have much more respect because it's like you're flagging it so hard. If you really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's going to get bad in the future for immigration here. It's not going to be the same as it was in the past because we're going to lock down the business. We're going to shut down a lot of the industries with our dollar. Okay, we talking this blackout now, but wait till it get in about 2-3 years. It's gonna be, the money gonna be dried up. It's only gonna be for us, and it's like it's gonna be a lot harder, and they understand that. So it's like you're better off at your own land, bro, where your people gonna support you, and y'all got a whole group of y'all, rather than trying to come into somebody else's land, trying to come in and be an outsider. And you got people talking bad about the Americans. You got Haitians getting online talking bad about us in our land. That's just not a good look. Y'all see what's going over there in South Africa. They over there kicking immigrants out. They doing it in Ghana, Nigeria. It's like, well, Kodak Black ain't speaking up for his people. Salute first class. Man, they love this America. How much money he getting? Kodak Black ain't gonna get no money over there in Haiti. You gotta live a basic life over there. It's not, see, America gives you the ability to be, you know what I'm saying, I mean, you can do it over there too if they stick together, but America gives you the ability to do a lot more, especially cosplaying on, you know what I'm saying, our culture. Yeah, they scared to go back, but it's gonna get crazy in 2-3 years, family. Them YT people ain't gonna want them here. Black people gonna be having their own industries. So you going to a place where you're trying to work. You think you're trying to work and get money, but the climate isn't that no more. And he's well in the building. The climate isn't that no more, family. They finna have robot. It's finna be AI finna take control. They don't need them immigrants no more. Immigrants aren't needed. You feel me? Because it's gonna be a whole new world. So them important y'all, they was just using y'all. They was using immigrants. Cheap labor, get into politics. So you can do what we say, but now they don't need you no more. And you could have been spending that time building up your own country. But you come in here thinking the grass is greener on the other side, and it's not. You feel me? So it's better to leave now rather than it get crazy. You know, the YT people dealing with just them, we dealing with them, and then they kicking all these immigrants out, and now it's harder for you. It's like, it's better to get up out of here right now. You know what I'm saying? Facts, man. You let them people use you, and they don't think that these people are using them. Like Haitians don't think that you coming into this country because them white people want cheap labor. That's all they want. And that's why your country is like this, because they know if your country is bad, if you was getting money over there, you wouldn't come over here and be a slave. You would just get your money where you at, and you in your homeland. But you put they delusion. You think these people really care about you because you can come over here and undermine us? Now, if you would have came over here and trying to really align yourself with us, you would have been good. We could have did some moves. Okay, we could do something, but you ain't even trying to align yourself. You just trying to work for these YT people for the supremacy and just sit around. Not working on no progress, control, or nothing. You just letting these people use you. You know what happened when when you be a prostitute, you just get used out, and then you get, you know what I'm saying? When the pimps use the prostitutes, at some point, the prostitutes get too old. They done been ran through too much, and you gotta get rid of them and get new people. This is what they doing to all the immigrants. They using you up, then they like, yeah, get them up out of here. Trade school in Haiti would change the country 60%. Hell no, they ain't sending that money back to barbecue. Barbecue getting all that money, man. Somebody gonna end up knocking barbecue off. It's just gonna be a constant same thing.
Hence the word temporary. But under the law, the designation can be extended before the designation expires, before the terms expire. The Obama admin granting Haitians TPS in 2010 due to the country's devastating earthquake, Syrians receiving it in 2012 because of the country's civil war. I mean, cry me a river, we have our own problems. TPS for both countries extended multiple times. And look, this has been going on for over a dozen years. Go home, get out. We know our country's better than yours. That's because we filled it with our work ethic and our culture and our values. You being here only dilutes it for us, those who built it and live it. And half of you people, more than half, you won't assimilate. We don't want you. We don't care if you're offended. Get out. Go home. Go back to Haiti. Sorry. I'm thinking about our friends in Ohio who've been dealing with these TPS Haitians for years now, who are drunk, driving all over their towns and killing people. This is the whole cats and dogs thing. Like, they don't want to live like Americans live. And this was supposed to be it was supposed to be temporary help. And it's turned into another backdoor way of allowing someone permanent residency here And they take advantage of all of our public services and our systems, and they're not respectful in many cases of their neighbors. It's like it had to end.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
And the libs held on and said, no. They accused the Trump administration of being racist in both cases. And Trump, to his credit, dug in. And last year, they sought to end TPS for both countries. No more.
Yeah, because if you not trying to align with them people, think about it. You Haitian. You ain't trying to really align. They don't want you. And you talking trash about us. So it's like at some point, what are you doing? Them AI robots coming in soon, that's going to be the workforce. They don't need them anymore. In 5 years, they're not going to need immigrants anymore. I'm with the cave woman on this. They say indigenous Black Americans need to stop begging. My bad, Angel. Let me get you in here, bro. We back. You know it's bad when the Nabisco turns to hate on Haitians. Haitians do eat cats. Haitians admit it and question Europeans. Why not go back to Europe? They say indigenous Black Americans need to stop begging the white man, but they are begging to stay alive. That's the only people they helping is the YT man. We got the most power, bro. We can tear down the whole system. So that's why they like, damn, we got to get these people up out of here. Black people is understanding how much power they got. They're going to keep the money within them. And immigrants probably going to be over here trying to take them down. So they like, yeah, smart city era. Salute, fam. They don't need them no more. And they like, don't get mad at us. They don't want y'all here. Them people don't want y'all here. We already was like, dang, why y'all not riding with us? Y'all want to claim Black. Y'all talk like us. Y'all, they do, you know what I'm saying? But it's tough, fam. But I respect people that saying, man, let me go fix the country. Like it looks weird that I'm beefing with people in their land and I'm repping my flag. And it's like, at some point, fam, you're going to want to have to go build up home. And you got more room to take off. If y'all get it right, y'all can be successful.
More Syrians. Sorry. It's not working out. No more Haitians. It's been 16 years. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go back home now. And the left, they're not really calling it mean, but they're calling it racist. It's like that is evidence of hatred. Animus is like a kind of hatred, racial hatred. And they're saying that his policies are pushed by that, as opposed to the fact that we're sick of all these illegals taking over our country. Get out. Go home. We don't want you. Sorry, but we don't. And you know what? Poll virtually any Black.
Now, what's crazy, we wasn't saying it like that, but look.
American or Hispanic American, and they agree with me. It's not about race. It's about cultural differences.
You see how they put that in there? It's important that they put us in there because it's like they know they ain't got no allies. That's why the Haitian community is supposed to ally with Black Americans off the top. Y'all supposed to ally. That since they didn't do that, now it's like you don't have no allies here. All the immigrants, the Chinese is freaking out because they're next. All the Asians, they're next. There's no need for you. Your job was to be in the corner stores, was to, keep Black people down. Well, your job was to, sell them things. Now we ain't buying from them. The Arab's gonna be next. It's like she on 10. Damn, it ain't gonna be no jobs for them no more. It's not gonna be no labor force for them anymore. It's gonna be Black Americans gonna still have $2.8 trillion of spending power in what we got, and then you gonna have the YT gonna have their things going, and it's not gonna be a place where immigrants can just come and just get money no more. You feel me? Because we were the ones spending the money. Damn, we were the ones spending the money. Hey Jay, what's good? Salute, salute. Let me let this play. Then I got my boy Call Dog. I'm gonna let him go out.
Americans live a certain way. We have certain cultural norms that we abide by. Like when we go to the supermarket, we don't open up the jars and start tasting as we're walking around with our toddler in the cart.
That's what
we definitely do not look at people's stray cats as possible snacks, nor dogs. We do not think it would be a laugh riot to get completely hammered and drive down small roads in towns that have welcomed us, endangering the children, who are being killed, by the way. They are being.
She's playing chess, family. They don't understand. I don't even think they understand that she's playing chess. It's more, this is more, she's selling it too. You know what I'm saying? Like they think she's just saying this. No, she's selling this, and it's gonna make action with a lot of y'all to do something, you know. Barbecue over there. Now Barbecue getting nervous now. You see all them Haitians coming back? Barbecue getting nervous. Barbecue like, hey man, we may have a problem. Houston, we got a problem, man. Barbecue like, man, I might have to we may have to pump up this military service. But yeah, she playing chess. She's playing chess right now. They just rejected the birthright citizenship, and she going off and making Haitians feel some type of way.
Not just because they're drunk, but because they don't know how to drive. And they get behind the wheel of these cars and they just don't care about the Americans and their children pushing about in strollers. And Americans are dying as a result of this. Remember all those testimonials from those people in Ohio where they were all liars? They were all a bunch of racists making up shit about the Haitians.
I had a homie from Jamaica, right? He went to Haiti. This is what a lot of people were doing. And I feel like it was a scam. They would go to Haiti, fam, and get some voodoo thing done to them to make it seem like they ain't gonna go to jail, like nothing gonna happen to them. In South Florida, this was like the thing, right? Go to Haiti, you get somebody to do something to you, and you just, you know, you could do whatever you want in the US and not get caught. This was some weird thing that the Jamaicans and Haitians was on. Voodoo.
Oh, bull. Just stop, okay? And whether it happened in that one town in Springfield, Ohio, or the neighboring town, what have you, Chris Rufo went out there and put the pictures on his X feed of a cat on the Barbie. All right? So, and the pictures of the Haitian immigrants with the cat.
So yeah, you have a bunch of Haitians and other folks responding to Megan's comments. This Haitian here wrote, America belongs to people from every nation on earth. We are all descendants of immigrants. And somebody came underneath and said, not true, which is definitely not true, Jean. America does not belong to everybody. I don't know why people think this is just a free-for-all, but it's not. He said, we're all descendants of immigrants. And that's also not true.
This is the problem. This is why they want to see that African American stuff, what makes people think that we are immigrants. That's why we don't want to be called that. Because they think, because they sell them this story, and then they say, oh, the Native Americans, this their land. Like, they believe in this whole story. Nah, man, this whole fictitious story that they done made up about the indigenous people.
You're a descendant of immigrants. You got to speak for yourself. All of us are not descendants of immigrants. That's you. Black Americans are American. And see, that's why y'all gotta stop letting people lie about what they built when they ain't lift a cotton-picking finger to do nothing. Pun intended.
This is the time for all of us to raise our voices and to say this country is also our country, is also the country of our immigrants, because we are the one who built it.
See, when y'all let them talk like that, and you let people like Roland Boule Butterball Martin come out trying to make Black Americans something else, then we have a problem.
You don't have culture, Megyn Kelly, without Haitians. What the hell do you...
And he got Haitian descent. Like, why would you say something like that, fam? He feel like we. He feel like we know that you making white people save a lot of money, and you're getting paid for it. You want immigrants here because you know that it's gonna save you. That's how you got here. That's how you here. They are so bad and raise your voice and do what? Like, what makes you got an accent, lady from Haiti? Y'all ain't built nothing.
You think New Orleans is? We can go on and on and on and literally break down the culture that Haitians have provided to the United States.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
Y'all gotta stop this lie. New Orleans culture is not Haitian culture. Enslaved Black Americans were in New Orleans well over 100 years before the first Haitian even got there. And the Black natives have been on the land for thousands of years. That's before some of them got caught up in slavery and got reclassified. Like, stop it. Louisiana people are not Haitian. And New Orleans...
And I got family in Louisiana. I've been on that second line. I see how they march. I see how they had them feathers in there. That is nothing to do with Haitian culture, bro. We got family. I got family descent that goes way far in New Orleans. There's no way that culture is that culture. That's not. Why would you try to assimilate with them? But see, this is what they tried to do to make it comfortable back in the day so immigrants can come in here and work. They came up with these lies. So they say this. So, you know, it makes people want to feel like, just like us with the African American.
This is not no Haiti. Those immigrants are not the same as Black Americans that were already here before them. New Orleans is Black American culture, not Haitian culture. New Orleans food is not Haitian food. Haitians have their own food, their own culture. And New Orleans people have their own food, their own culture. Like, stop it.
Good evening. My name is Franco Jean-Baptiste. Listen, I've always made a video in Creole. I never really do video in English because my Haitian community, we speak English and Creole. But however, I know a lot of people always want to know what I'm talking about. So today, I decided to make a quick video in English, the temporary status. We know we have more than 35,000 Haitian undocumented living in the United States. These people have been there, some of them been there since over 2010, since the first earthquake in Haiti. They work so hard, they do any kind of job to survive, to live a better life. However, every 2 years, they always sometimes renew their papers. Since this government coming in right now, so they decide not to give Haitian TPS anymore. Imagine you have 3,500 people right now suffering. Some of them already coming here by the house, car, everything. Now they can't even have a job, they can't even work.
ChatGPT, can I make money online with $0?
They thought the white man ice was cold.
Yes, you can. I don't know. What's crazy is being able to buy a house and get a 30-year mortgage, and you're not even a citizen. How are you even able to secure a 30-year loan on a temporary citizenship status anyway? That's a major issue right there. Banks giving out loans to people that are not even American citizens, using the money we deposit into those banks to hand out loans and getting the federal government to back a lot of these loans for non-citizens that's only here on temporary status.
So they can put them in political position, in different positions that they know they can control them. It's just like a job. I know I can pay you $10, right? I can pay you like $10, $5 an hour because you want TPS status. So it's like you can get used a lot better when you're an immigrant. Yeah, we're gonna put you in the house, but we'll take that house. It's like you're gonna be so obedient to everything I tell you to do because you're not from here and you know the consequences and you just want to stay here and just not have to carry water on your head and not have to have, you got electricity. It's like they're getting people from the slums, giving them a reasonable life, and they're just so they gonna settle for that. They ain't gonna want nothing more. They're gonna settle for that, and then they could just play on that the whole time, fam. They know they're gonna do whatever they say. They could just threaten them. All right, now I send you back to Haiti. No, 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 no. I don't want to go back to Haiti. No, 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 no. It's like this is what this all is, fam. This is all a play in controlling these people, controlling these immigrants, man.
Again, we're talking about temporary. That's supposed to be short term, but you're giving them a 30-year long term loan? Like, that's not even adding up. How is that even happening when you have Black Americans that's been facing discrimination by these same banks documented for over 100 years? The same banks that made buku cash and even got in business on the backs of Black American slaves. Black Americans couldn't get nothing, but they're literally handing out money, loans, and grants to non-citizens. But hey, I digress. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Megyn Kelly went viral, making all these comments, and you have a lot of Haitians responding with lessons on their history. You have Roland Boulay Martin trying to make Black Americans and Black natives in New Orleans Haitian, and others are saying, hey, I'm not going to be nowhere I'm not wanted. And they're returning to a country that they say is better than America. Tell me what you think about all of this below.
Yeah, it's just like when we did the integration, when we had to integrate, we could have just stayed where we was at. Now y'all doing the same thing. We trying to build our own stuff. Now y'all thinking that these people really want y'all around. I can also pay you to fork over the citizens and keep them elites eating like fat cats. I love Haiti and America, proud Haitian. CRU, yeah, for real. I see you with that. Alicia Stover put the birthright citizenship decision is making the white man regret flooding our communities with these scamming pieces. Yeah. But it's like you thought the grass was greener on the other side. And it's gonna get worse, y'all, in the future. This is just the tip of the iceberg, man. I'm finna let my boy this is just the tip of the iceberg. But Ainswell, what's good, man? Let me let you get off. Tether Dookie outside. What's good?
I wasn't ready for that one. He said Tether Dookie outside.
Yeah, that's somebody's name for real.
Oh man. That's a funny name.
That's a
and I gotta give it. But yo, man, like this Roland dude, man, and not just him, all of them. Like you got Talib Kweli talking about we funded, it gotta be funded, and it sounds like it's funded by white, you know what I mean, white tees. Like this is to excuse to explain something that they don't understand. Like they don't have no information. They working off the same narrative that, like, if we all know we was taught lies, like if we break it down, we know we's all lied to in general.
Right.
It would make sense that you would have to discover the truth on your own. And the new information that you find would have to contradict what you thought you knew. It would have to.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? So that's all these people who's just jumping with, oh, they just being divisive and all. That's just lazy thinking. You're being lazy, like you're not even investigating why we saying what we saying, and how conveniently us just delineating and being who we are is ruffling everybody else's feathers. It's like we ain't even attacking nobody. All we saying is we gonna take our ball and go home. We don't like playing with y'all other people. Y'all don't play fair. Y'all don't respect the game. So we taking our ball and we going home. That's basically what we doing. And we got Asians sitting here calling us racist for not wanting to patronize their businesses, all just from us minding our business. Meanwhile, everybody else is minding their business. They've always been minding their business. They don't support our we support our businesses. None of these other groups come and spend money with us for real, like in significant numbers. We hold our businesses up and everybody else's businesses up. So it's like a level of I don't want to say stupidity, but it's some kind of mental blockage. If you can't see that what we saying is right, if you can't see, and everybody is showing the proof, they're all promoting what we're saying inadvertently, whether they know it or not. We standing firmly in the position of right, and I ain't gonna lie, dog. Like even with whatever the headline is, we winning. We're winning just by doing us. Yeah, I mean,
even without the birthright citizenship, right? Even though just the temperature, like I couldn't imagine the temperature of like it's kind of like it's similar to us when we did integration and they, we had our own businesses and they had our own businesses and now we had to go into their schools and be unwanted. You get what I mean? And they like, why you like they didn't want us in their schools and all of that. That's the feeling of that they're going through. They're here, but it's like they don't want you, bro. You get what I'm saying? They don't want you here. Must remember, immigrant.
yeah, they're gonna learn the hard way. Same thing we've been telling everybody the whole time, and this is why we get, oh, you're just lazy. Ain't no rest. That's what we get from what the actual situation is here on this soil. Like we already know, and everybody else knows too. The people that don't know, they're just choosing to be ignorant at this point. And y'all can continue that because y'all gonna get the reward that brings as well. But yeah, we all the Rollins and all the Talibs and all these people trying to like it just baffles me. Like how can we be funded? Who getting the money? Who's getting the money? Where's the money? If we funded by the CIA, are we all individually getting checks? Like who's getting the money? Where? Show me where the money is going. We don't have no representation in the media, like other than the black grassroots. We the ones we're funding ourselves.
Right.
We got to do, and we still get banned. So it's like I don't get these people, man.
It ain't no way that the CIA will want us to take control of our 2.1 trillion and make us rich. There's
That's
no way
thing.
they would never want us to do that. They would never want us to come together and be like, look, let's just make sure we taking care of us. It's not, it don't make sense. They just know that it's happening. It's happening and like, damn, they're gonna be straight. They already know Black Americans gonna be straight. So we got to get these other people up out of here because if they control their money, it's not going to work for the immigrants. It's like we got to get the robots in here ASAP. Like they trying to get the robots in here.
It's crazy because they looking at all their planes foiled. You know what I mean? All these planes to destiny swap, but it's too late. You know what I mean? We already we know who we are, and we know who y'all are, and that goes for everybody. We know who we are, and we know who y'all are. That's it.
For real, for real. Even the Arabs, they said they cutting off of they work visas. They not getting all of the work visas no more because it's a lot of white people complaining about all of these immigrants stealing their resources because they ain't getting them. They crashing out.
It's
They
crash out
crashing
season.
out.
I told you the desperation is at an all-time high. So you're going to see all types of crash outs from every which way. Even some of us that's like slow learners of our lineage, because unfortunately, we do have some very slow learners. You know what I mean? And they also going to have to learn the hard way as well. Love Joan.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But look at everybody with that went against us though. The 19 Keys, the what's the other young boy, the viral white dude.
Yeah.
Basically, the fake black man, anybody that went against what we were saying, time it revealed who they was.
Yeah.
Time revealed it. We ain't do it
At all.
all we
Time
gotta do is sit back and let it happen.
Mm-hmm. It's nothing they could do. Like we cemented. We are, our trillions of dollars that we got in our spending power, we so need it because we're spending 90% of our money that we could be spending with each other. So it's like we're the reason why this economy and this dollar is even holding up. You feel me? If we decided tomorrow, if we was like, y'all, we finna buy gold and silver and we finna trade amongst each other, the whole system will collapse. It's like we so close to like messing up a lot of economy, like in things. Once we put all our money together, you see with the Asians, they got to get out of here. Soon these Arabs is not gonna be at the corner stores. It's like it's not gonna be no money for nobody no more. The money gonna be dried up. It's like trying to sell. It's like trying to sell. It's like trying to sell bootleg liquor when it's a bunch of liquor stores around here. You know what I'm saying? Selling it for the cheap. It's like you're no longer needed.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like once we get through this learning curve, because like we about money, we're way too innovative and creative of a people. Like we going to turn lead into gold like we usually do.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter what the situation is. We gonna be all right. Been here from the beginning. We gonna be at the end.
For real. For real. Our ignorance is helping the system stay afloat, fam. Like that's what we realize. And I got a video dropping tomorrow about all of the money, all of the control and power that we got, thanks to the little Haitian woman that's saying, what y'all control? It's like they know that really like we can tear stuff down. You know what I mean? Like even the riots we had and stuff, like we did damage when we pissed off. It's like, and with money, it's like we do the most damage, when we get upset. And they know that. They know that.
Even with the riots, though, we still didn't have the amount of information.
Right.
Like we still was trying to figure out who we was back then. Like we still was accepting the whole African American term. Now that we know what it is, and we know, all right, this is why I only like this certain foods, and this is why I only like this certain music, and now you know why, because you hear from the soil, you must do what you do, why you dress the way you dress. It's a different ball game when you know who you are. You know what I mean? And you step on that battlefield, so not literal battlefield, but when you step on any field and you know who you are, you got a different level of confidence, and it's going to show. And that's also what's making everybody else panic. You know how it be when you walk like us, like when we was younger, when you go into school and you got this fly fit on, as soon as you step in the room, it's all eyes on you.
Right.
Everybody gonna be looking, damn, yo, where you at? damn, I like the way you gonna hear the girls whispering and all this and that. It's the same thing, man. We was born in that fresh house. It's in our genetics, man.
Okay.
And that's not to be cocky or braggadocious, but it is what it is. It's like it is what it is.
It's a
Speak for
difference.
itself.
Yeah, they know the difference.
It speaks for itself.
Yeah, it's a big difference, man. That everybody know it, you know. And when it get to this money, that's why it's gonna be critical when the money change. There's no money here for an immigrant to come here and make money like it was back in the days, you know. That's drying up, you know. That's drying up.
They gotta support each other.
Yeah. Right now it's gonna get
They
to
gonna
it.
support each other.
Yeah, you gotta stay with your tribe. You gotta be the money gotta come with your tribe now. And we in a great situation because our tribe is known for getting money and spending money. So it's like a good economy to go in. If you had to go in anybody's economy right now, you're gonna want to go in the black people economy. You're gonna want to be with us because we make money and we spend it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you want to be at. You don't want to be with some of these people where they get money and they don't, you know what I'm saying? They're not spending it. They not really, you know, they're hoarding it. And it's like it's not a good economy to have. Money ain't flowing. They just stagnating it. It's just inflating it. So it feels good to be.
You know what I'm realizing too?
Yeah.
Not to cut you off. You know what I'm realizing too, man? You know how they say we got bad spending habits and we just gotta have the finest of whatever it is we getting. You know what I mean? We gotta have the nicest cars, the nicest houses, and, you know what I mean?
The gold chain.
From us. That come from us being royal from a royal lineage, man.
Right.
You spending that because you know that you should be able to. You should be able to, but for real. You should be able to spend that whole check and not even worry about it.
Exactly.
You should be able
in
to.
Our blood. Right.
If you was born with your birthright, you would be able to do that. And it wouldn't be a problem. You would have, you know what I mean? But since we dealing with this whole mess, that's still genetic memory. So people still spending, you know what I mean? Because that's who we are.
That's who
but
we
all that's
are.
about
Right?
to be returned.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a clip with the dude, white boy, talking about themselves, like how you played it, didn't you? With the club owner.
I did play that. Yep.
Yeah. That's genetic memory, man.
Mm-hmm.
It might seem economically irresponsible, but you gotta argue with genes sometimes on that.
Real.
That's in your blood. You gotta deal with that.
No, you're right. You're right. It's nothing. That's the best economy to be around. People who gonna spend money. It's like
exactly.
If you ain't spending no money, that means it ain't really circulating, bro. If we would just spend money with us, everything would collapse. It's like they're not buying gold and shoes and all of this. Like they're not really thinking about that. You see a white dude right now, he got on a regular shirt, regular little cheap. They not really worried about that. You know what I'm saying?
No, they ain't.
But we
There's
gonna make
millionaires
sure
riding around in buckets. I know like a few millionaires that ride around in a 1996 Ford Wrangler. I mean, Jeep Wrangler.
For real. Old cars, they ain't spending that money. That money
AC.
getting old.
Yeah. No AC, sound like a lawnmower going up the street. But you got mad commas in your bank.
For real. But people look down on us now. They used to be like, yo, they spending all this. But once we transition that wealth transfer, it's gonna be over with.
Yes, sir.
We still gonna spend money, but it's gonna be circulating with us.
Yes, sir.
that's the key. You feel me? I'd rather us been spending money rather than us being hoarders and we don't spend nothing. and we just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That'd be a whole like that. That'd be the wealth transfer. You know what I mean? That'd be the only wealth transfer we need for real. If we were to just spend on ourselves. They ain't saying that we ain't coming to collect everything that was stolen now. We ain't talking about spending our own money, y'all. You know what I mean? We still need everything that was taken. Everything. We still need all that. So don't
Right.
think just because we we directing our wealth into our own communities, don't think that that takes anybody else off the hook.
Right. For real.
That's section B, C 42-9 in the Code Enforcement Handbook.
Straight up, we need, we gonna start giving out references, and I mean, what do they call them? Statues and
Real rap. Real
real,
rap.
true indeed. Berners Brass, what's good, man? Dark Gable put, stop listening to strangers that ain't no kin to you. They can't tell you shh because they don't know you Gilligan. You better holler at your elder family. For real. But man, we see how it look right now, but I'm telling y'all, wait till like 2-3 years from now, it's gonna be totally different, man. A lot of people are gonna be going back to their homeland on their own. They're gonna be like, damn, it's no money for me here. FBAs ain't spending that money with me. I don't have anything. I gotta go to the YTs. They got the AIs taking over. It's only gonna be for the people that's on the land. That's the only people, just like, and it's spiritual. This ain't like, you know what I'm saying? This is what's gonna happen anyway. Code
Mama
enforcement.
calling everybody home.
Yo, we
Everybody got
gonna
to
come
go
out with
home.
that. That's a good idea. The Code Enforcement Handbook. We gonna have that for the lineage, man. We gonna put that together. Ainswell, for real.
Yeah.
Hand that out. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know. So we gonna acknowledge your violations with statues and
Exactly.
mm-hmm. Yo, I like
With the
that.
whole chalkboard on it.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Just because you don't know the law don't mean that is not an excuse.
Right.
Feel me? If you don't know the codes, that you better learn them, because you still gonna get punished. It's our time. For real. It's our time right now, man. It's a great time, man. And I love the fact that when I go and I go speak to my people around, when I see them and they be on cold, they know what's going on, they know the temperature. You know what I mean? They know what it is. It's like, that's a fit, man. Everywhere I go, I be just saying little things, and everybody know what time it is. They like, yeah, man, we ain't, and it's like, it's a beautiful thing, man. I couldn't
And you ain't
imagine
need to have,
so many
and you
people
need to have
among.
one conversation with them.
Yeah, it's like, I just gotta say a little thing. Like, I be saying, like, every time I be seeing a woman in her nails, I be like, oh, your nails is nice. Where you got them done from? Oh, I did these myself. Oh, I have my home. It's like they already understand. I'm like, okay, you get it. You on point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just testing the water. I'm just asking questions. And everybody know, they know what time it is. Berners Brad. But yeah, I love asking them questions to the people, man, and they already know what time it is. The black Rolodex, yeah. Call dog put, I'll play club Navia for the tethers, jealousy. Yeah. But we low key already started by pulling up on the Asian shops and making sure FBAs isn't there. That's what I'm saying. They know about this. Everybody know what's going on. So y'all know, we know what time it is right now. We ain't just giving away our money to other people no more. We finna be, if we gonna spend our money, we gonna spend our money with us. I can't wait, man. I want to put a manufacturing thing together. So it's like more and more we just independent. Like, we gonna be totally independent, bro. To where it's like we gonna be able to make everything. We gonna be able to. There's nobody needed. It's like no interference. No middleman, no nothing. You know. 1 year, shoot.
It
So
ain't nothing we can't do, yo. I
right.
promise you. It ain't nothing we can't do.
Done a few weeks.
Like if we was to be left alone to ourselves, and you see literal utopia.
For real.
You know what I mean? If y'all just let us mind our own business and y'all mind your own business with no outside interference, man, it'll be beautiful.
Everybody want to be black FBA right now. Everybody want to be that. Like they like, dang man, I'm trying to assimilate in.
But I just turned 42. I ain't never seen it otherwise. They've always
Yeah,
wanted
they
to be us.
always want to be that.
I've never seen, like, it's always been us. Everyone else, no matter what y'all look like, you know what I mean, the way they talk, it's always like with something adopted from us.
Mm-hmm.
Even their mannerisms, like they even try to study the way some of us walk.
Big
That's the
fact.
funny part to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you. Janupa George said the world knows about the wealth transfer. They know because information. It's just like when they were saying, we gonna have what dude said I'm gonna have them black people vote Democrat for 200 years. They be knowing that once stuff reach amount of time, a person is gonna realize what they gotta change. It's like you can't keep running the same play over and over again before we realize what the play is, and we're gonna know what the play is, and we're gonna destroy it. So they know once they do something, this is only gonna last like 400 years. After 400 years, it's not gonna work anymore. They know we're gonna take care of our wealth transfer. They kind of, some of these older people, they probably already knew it. Like, yeah, it's not gonna work. Black people ain't gonna keep spending their money with all of these races, and they're gonna realize how much money and power this is. So they be knowing about this, they be having this time limit where they know it ain't gonna work no more, fam. It's like beepers. Beepers is not a thing no more. We got phones. We ain't even gonna have phones no more. We probably gonna have a little piece of device where you could just talk and you can hit anybody, and it's gonna get so crazy. Phones ain't even gonna be nothing no more.
It might be something floating, following you everywhere you go.
Yeah, it's like things change. You're not gonna be able to keep running the same play. It's like it gotta change. New things gonna be created, and that's what we see. And that's why it's best to be us right now, because it's like, shoot, it's lucrative. It's lucrative for us right now. Text screen game
And it's also lucrative for everybody else for us to not know what's going on.
to be ignorant. You
As
know what I'm
long as
saying?
we rock to sleep, everybody else benefits. Like we're a multi-trillion industry when we sleep for everybody else.
For
But
real.
we're a force to be reckoned with when we internalize it and focus on ourselves. Which is why I could never understand why would the CIA want a group of people this resilient to wake up where though you don't need, I mean, you can't take advantage of these people anymore. Like why would you want people to know who they are if you spent all this time trying to erase their memory? Like that don't make sense to me.
For
Because it was
real.
only again, it was only illegal for us to read and write on this land. Only us, not Africans, us. So if y'all spent all this money, time, and resources into wiping our memory, why would the CIA nudge them and say, you know what, screw all of that. Let's just tell them anyway. That don't make no sense, man.
Right. They don't even know the CIA is really getting exposed too, because they been was getting exposed with the guy. I remember the guy Gary Webb. They took him up. It's a lot of stuff that they're doing is coming out. It's just a lot of stuff that's gonna be coming out because you can't keep a secret. Listen, what happens in the dark won't come to the light. And then when you figure that out, they can't do the same play over again. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like it's over with for us. So it's gonna come a time to where all of these plays that they've been running on us is no longer valid, and they don't have a updated app to just update it and do it. They don't have that information. It's like it's gone. It's over with. It's like kind of when we was with Black Wall Street. It's like that old stuff was messed up. The only thing they had to do was they had to just destroy our town, because it was like nothing worked anymore. These people done built stuff, planes. It was like everything was over with. So we coming into that same time where it's like all of that old tricks y'all used to run is over with.
Yeah, we ain't with that same old. Like, can you imagine playing a football game and you just run the same play the whole game?
Right, you running the one. That's what they were doing on
the whole game. You just playing that
they
one
running
play.
the same play.
You ain't got nothing else.
And we couldn't stop it. We could
But
not
you still
stop
think it's gonna work. You still trying that same play because you think it's gonna work somehow.
Yeah.
That's what it remind me of.
Technology gonna be so crazy that it can't work anymore. It's like, dang. And they know this. They know this. They know this for a fact. But yeah, man. What a time to be alive, family. Every 30 years, they even change the words, language we speak to keep us confused and unable to learn new things. Yeah. And that discernment. Just like right now, people don't know that we are exposing. It's a lot of stuff exposed, but a lot of people still stuck in the past. They don't know that it's a trick bag. They still think it's not a trick bag, but we know it's a lot of people that know, like, yeah, man, that was a trick bag that you don't even know about. You know what I mean? Like, and it's getting exposed more and more and more. But it's a lot of plays they've been running on us that we know now. We like, hey, how we got the same religion? Like, I know we always had our own religion, man, our own thing that we was doing. There's no way that we can be sharing the same things with these with some of these people.
We wasn't.
Right, we wasn't doing that. We had our own, you know what I'm saying? Everything we had. And some people don't believe that. They think that, we didn't have our own everything. Like, bro, we was rulers. We was like running the lands. 30 years. They need to read more. It's hard to stop and play when the people are off code. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it definitely be like it's extremely counterproductive, man, and it'd be annoying because we love our people, man. But when we see the ones that's going against us, we be like, man, if you don't sit your ass down, man, and please let somebody who qualified up, because you don't know what you're talking about, man. You don't even realize this is an actual war that they've been waging on us, and you want to make it about feelings. You know what I mean?
The Nabiscos pray to the devil. That's what I'm saying, man. It's so crazy, but like you put 90% of the American history is a lie. You know what I mean? They gotta make lies to cover other lies and lies and lies. That's how we exposing that America. The Americas is 50% of the world water. It's like there's no way life couldn't have come from that when we the richest in water and food. They're gonna tell you that life started in Africa. They saying that for it's only 9% water, They got droughts in the water in certain places. It's like all of these things is starting to get exposed. Like as time, and findings, and they having research, they finding things. It's like, dang, they finding ships underneath the water. They know about the Grand Canyon. It's like they're finding things that really make history look like a lie. It's like there's no way this could have happened, like the Louisa skull, just like with
Yeah,
Albert Perry. They finding all of this stuff, and it's like, yeah, this can't be true then because this, and it's a great time. Same one God we try
yeah.
to
Every day they're uncovering something that's contradicting what history taught us, and they putting that on the back burner too. Everything that they find, it's going to eventually come out. But every day, like there's civil, like man, you'd be surprised what's under your feet. I mean, civilizations of us is underneath. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We on top of all types of castles and stuff.
For real. For real. Yeah, man. But y'all, we gonna keep pushing,
Wait,
man. Okay, it's
my
okay.
bad.
Africa is shaped like an upside down toilet. That one brother, salute family. Oakland in the building, man. Oakland, like I said, hey, that's my second home, man. I gotta come out there to Oakland. For real. Gotta make it a part. But yeah, family. We ain't doing no more. Like I'm excited to travel around the America and see things in America. I remember I used to be like, dang, we trying to know. I want to know the whole America's like the back of like America, like the back of my hand, from Oakland, New York, the Grand Canyon, Colorado. I'm more focusing on the land. You know what I mean?
You got your work cut out, bro. This
Yeah,
a big. This a lot of land, yo.
for
I
real.
didn't even know. I didn't even know
Bro.
Pennsylvania was as big as it is. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
was born and raised in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm. But people don't really talk like that. Like they'll be like, it's making me appreciate America, fam. Like appreciate where we from. It's like, like y'all from Oakland. We got people from St. Louis. It's like it's a lot of history in the Midwest. It's a lot of our history right here. So it's like they try to have us thinking that we gotta go see whole other nations, you know what I'm saying? That don't even relate back to our history. So it's like it's crazy to know that and to know that, yeah, I'm on my, these next couple of years, I'm on my American tour, man. I'm on just trying to understand the land.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's certain streets in my own city that I ain't never been on. Damn.
Right, man.
You know what I mean?
Right. Certain places as places that we don't even, that's iconic that
Yeah.
we don't even have on our forefront.
It's a lot of earth, man.
For real. But I'm paying attention to the, our land right now. I ain't even on that. The truth has come out. It's just has been disseminated within our circles, for real.
The truth is coming out. They just trying to shame it. They're trying to
Mm-hmm.
shame it and explain it away like it ain't what it is. Oh no, that's just got somebody just on the internet talking. Well, that's a small online group. Yeah, it's
Mm,
going down though.
for real. Alicia Stove, I see you. You put the devil's scam is to make you covet another land. Yeah, they want you to feel that some other land is not greater than the one we at. Mounds all over the US. For real. This where I want to like, I got a lot to travel right here in America. I gotta see. You know what I mean? I got a lot to see. I got a lot, you know what I mean? Places that's iconic. You know what I'm saying? That Mississippi River, the Midwest, Texas. All of this is great history. We had a lot of pyramids here. Animals never attack FBA. Yeah, all the false lies being exposed right now, man. Even in Florida, man, I was just talking. I remember I was talking in our chat, and I was like, "Dang, I want to have a tour in Florida because there's so many places that I've seen, but it's a lot of places that I haven't seen, and I've been all over Florida. But it's still some places that's iconic, like Okie. It's some places that black people was really Rosewood. It's some places that where black people was very successful. Um, Another one was the first black town in Florida, right by St. Augustine. It's just a lot of history that we're not thinking like, yo, this is rich history here, that we don't hold it as such. But now that's what I'm on, fam. I'm on America. I'm on knowing that this land is the most promised land to want to explore and see. You get what I mean? In my opinion, maybe because our people is from here, but that's how I'm feeling now, man. You can't get me like I want to travel in on my land. I want to see everything and know everything about the land.
Right.
Oh no, yeah. Out of Africa origin lie is the biggest lie propagated by the scam Africans. Yeah, that's how they got us.
And wouldn't that make sense though for them to try and spin you like that? Oh, all black people from Africa. That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
They want to steal your identity and your land. Of course, they will send you to Africa or try and tell you from there. Like
Mm-hmm.
it all makes sense for real, for real.
For real. Troy put why she put. I was wondering why she put black men on the front street. Talking about Love Jones. It is the promised land. You know the truth, brother. For real, it's the promised land. This the land, man, and we're gonna treat it as such. We ain't gonna let them people like mix us and thinking that this land is just an empty piece of land that they just found. Nobody was here, man.
And it's funny, like when they be trying to, they call themselves trying to berate some other people of our lineage online. Talking about, oh, you silly, you don't know you came from Africa. Like they really be believing that they're actually smarter than whoever they talking to. They really are convinced. No, I know, I'm educated. I know you're from Africa. It'd be funny, man. The arrogance,
Mm,
that false arrogance they be having.
for real.
I just want everybody to take note, like, cause everybody is showing you exactly who they are and exactly what they got going on in their mind, how they really feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't hate or we ain't against nobody, not even immigrants. We're not against immigrants. If if you want the suckers, if you want the sucker stuff, then we got a problem. If
Yep.
you want the foolery, we got a problem with you. Yes, I absolutely got a problem with you. I don't care what shade you are. You could be of the lineage, and if you on that fuckery,
Right.
we
You
got a
won't.
problem. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
about, you know what I mean? It's not really about skin color. It's really about righteous and unrighteous. And it ain't like the Bible righteous, because the real righteous, like I said, righteous and love, that people think pearly gates and smiles and kisses and hugs. Righteousness can come in the form of a punch in the mouth, and so can love. Love can
Fact.
bust your lip, and it be straight love. I'm gonna punch you in your mouth because you don't seem to learn any other way. So let me give you this. You'll get it that way. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that be genuinely out of love.
Mm-hmm. Facts though.
We ain't got no enemy, but
Shout
everybody
out.
else apparently seem to think we
Yeah,
there.
man. Shout out Alicia, man, and Van. I appreciate the donation, man. Big fact. So I'm gonna read y'all comment that y'all put. Black Wall Street had oil in it. Yep. Definitely had that oil. They had everything, man. And he put pure character dancing under a rain of confetti and talking his hat off and say, "You're amazing." Okay. Yeah, man. Y'all was going off tonight, man. We appreciate that, man. But yeah, the arrogance is an act. They know the force of FBA and made it insecure by it. Yeah. Shout out to Wild Williams, man. 454. Yeah, but man, that's what we at, man. We are respecting our land now. You know, we respecting what's here. Yeah, we don't care. But yeah, man, y'all was going off tonight, man. This was a classic right here at the call. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ainswell was going in. But they can't tell us anything. They can't tell us people in Louisiana is come from Haitians and all of this. They just try to tell us a lie so they can keep us indoctrinated. But we ain't going. We ain't going. We ain't going. The same thing I was telling, I gotta do that video, man. The same people that they destiny swap, like the King Tuts and all of these rich people, the Mansa Musas and all of these guys, they were buried in America. Like, and it's people revealing that. Like King Tut, that was Kentucky. It's like so much history that they try to hide from us, man. That we unveiling, you know. It's
And we
crazy.
got many more too.
So much more, man. To Kyrie, it's so many more legendary people that they tried to destiny swap it. They ain't want us to know that they was here, you know. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Van. It's more oil in Black Wall Street land than whole other countries. Facts, bro. Up there in Oklahoma. Yeah, man. Ainsworth did his thing tonight. This was UBTV. Shout out to UBTV, man. I be checking him out. He be saying he be putting on some stuff that America was Egypt. But a lot of them people that they preach about, they talk about from Africa and they was doing this, they was really from the land. For real.
Yeah.
They just did the destiny swap, you know. Cassandra.
And we the generation that followed and walked through with it.
Yeah.
We solved the riddle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody upset that we know now. And that none of their games and none of their scams and all these tricks that they trying we ain't going for none of it.
For real, it ain't working no more, family. It ain't working. It ain't working. But it's great, man. We finna see what Love Jones got to say about that. They've been, everybody been hitting her seeing if she gonna respond, but it is what it is. FBA's keep pressure on it. Just a hill, not a mountain. Dig deep. Stay focused. Cash payment reparation. Shout out to Earl, man. Always coming through, family. For real. Mississippi River is the real Nile River. They named cities in Africa. Yup. After the Egypt, like Memphis and Tennessee. Yeah. Man, they don't like to talk about none of the kings and stuff that was here. They'll tell you like it wasn't nothing. Let them tell it.
They don't even want you to know it was kings here.
Right. They don't want you to know that it was people here. They don't want you to know that it was successful.
Yeah, if I ain't mistaken, I know you heard the King Arthur story. King Arthur and Camelot, Knights of the Round Table. And if I'm not mistaken, that's also here.
Mm-hmm. Man,
I
they
don't
said it was
remember
like 20 kings was buried around this Kentucky, the Grand Canyon, like that whole area, man. I'm gonna drop that video, y'all. We're gonna do a video and I'm gonna show y'all where it's like things is being exposed. You know, the destiny swap is real. Salute, salute.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot of learning, but it's gonna be fun for us, man. It's gonna be fun for us.
For real. For
So
real,
don't
man.
fall for none of that doom and gloom. If anybody got a gloom and doom story for you, pay it no mind. For real, for real.
Yeah, fact. Big facts. Big facts, man. Have to understand what matters today. Laws and nations hold one another. For real, Mr. No Face. Okay. Salute, salute, fam. Tennessee, Ohio had giant Indians there. Yeah, man. Family, we're gonna be what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, we're gonna definitely gonna drop some more stuff, man. We're gonna go live again, man. It's always good going live with y'all. We'll be live again on what? Thursday, Wednesday, tomorrow. Thursday was really today, Wednesday, but we're gonna have our think tank, man. On let me put my Discord in here for y'all. All my solid ones, man. Y'all been really holding it down. We're gonna have a think tank tomorrow where we're gonna come through some ideas. We're trying to give decals to all black businesses so we know that they certified. Let me get this Discord real quick so y'all know so we can have that in there. If y'all ain't, you know what I mean? But we just trying to, and if you ain't, that's cool too. We just want to be able to let y'all, if y'all want to come in and say a little something, but you may have to get out that Discord soon, family. Oh, man, I'm in the wrong one. My bad, man. Got y'all. But yeah, shout out to everybody who been man giving information, man, ideas that we got. I want to get onto this $1 a day. Everybody, like, we got to figure out how we can get that 58 million. Let's say if everybody do $1, let's say if we do $1 a day from all 58 million of us. That's 58 million a day that we can like put the stuff. And it'll cost us $30 a month. You know. So yeah, man, that'll be amazing. And we probably need it in different chapters and not just all the 58 million in one. We probably have to have it broken up so we'll all be good. But that's the best thing we got right now that we trying to push. A lot of people been saying this online that we definitely need $1 a day to make sure that we doing stuff. I'm in Detroit. I appreciate you speaking your thoughts to our people, bro. Big facts, man. I appreciate you, family. Mr. No Face, shout out. Everybody who was in there, man. Ainswell, Ben, big salute. Van Varner. Definitely, man. We're gonna think tank tomorrow, 10:30. Oh, he jumped back on, my guy. He must have got kicked out. But yeah, call dog. Y'all know we in there tomorrow. We gotta have a think tank, but we definitely got to be talking ideas, man. That's what I like, man. A lot of people got ideas. We just got to execute. It's in our blood to have it. You know what I mean? Have it executed. But yeah, we need mentors for business ownership, for real. That's why we need y'all, man. We got to be coming together, you know, going over these ideas and just putting them into play. We're gonna build it up, you know. We definitely gonna build it up. I'm gonna let y'all know that on that think tank tomorrow. I'm gonna let y'all know something big I'm trying to do. I kind of was trying to put it. I ain't want to, but I'm gonna let y'all know about it. Check 10:30 your time. Yeah, 10:30 Eastern time. So that's gonna be like, yeah, depending on what time zone you in. But move silent, move quickly. Yeah, they gotta move silent. Y'all already know. Burners Brass. Man, I like to appreciate everybody who tapped in, man, and just giving y'all support, man, and words to keep us moving. It's always love dealing with the family. But Wild Williams, man, salute to you. Call Dog, Ya, Ajan, Dark Gable. We got Juniper Joy. Everybody who be holding it down, Ainswell, Van Var, everybody who donated too, man. I appreciate y'all. And definitely, man, if y'all don't got your membership, man, get your membership, man, so we can push some things. We trying to push some more content and have people more involved. I want to have a little content location. But Cassandra, first class citizen, appreciate you. Alicia Stover, Levon, you always locked in with us. Everybody who be holding us down, we know we always see the same people. We already know who we is. We don't even gotta, we seeing the same people every time, and that's love. That's super love. That one brother, man, I appreciate you, fam. Always tapped in. Marilyn Brown. Yeah, man. So y'all listen, we ain't let nobody downplay our land, downplay our lineage. We definitely gonna keep pushing. Go ahead. Ainswell, you still there, man? You want to close them out? That one brother you already
I
know.
just want to thank you. I just want to thank you for letting me get up and speak. Like, I just want to also encourage everybody to stand firm. We doing good as usual. Still batting 1,000. Still batting 1,000. So
1,000, right? We
keep it
undisputed.
going.
Salute, we undefeated, man. Undefeated right now. But yeah, y'all, we gonna keep it up. We gonna be back on Thursday, man. Y'all tap in with us. We're gonna try to have some more content, pushing for the family. But I love and appreciate y'all, fam. Yeah. And tomorrow, I mean, I ain't gonna say tomorrow. Today we got at 10:30 tonight. So if y'all could be there, that'll be awesome, man. Another power session where we gonna power up with each other and execute. So Ainswell, that name sounds sharp shooter name. Yeah, man. That's the guy. Love that name, man.
You already know.
For real. For real. Yeah, bro. But you always welcome to come on, bro. I love speaking, man, and speaking to you because you always be on point. So for
I'm
real,
proud of
anytime.
it, man. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of you because you linked me up with the rest of the the Water Gang.
For real.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate everybody. Y'all all play your role perfectly. So keep it going.
Water game for real. And y'all know, man, America, we hold 50% of the world's water. Feel me? So don't let nobody tell you this is the land of this the land of the richest water in the world. So them dry bones in the valley have a rising. Yeah. But yeah, family, man, y'all have a good night, man. We're gonna wrap tomorrow, man. Y'all stay safe and we spending money in the community, FBA specifically, and definitely when you see people out in the streets, we gotta plant seeds. That's all we can do. Plant seeds, make sure they on code. And we're gonna have that code enforcement handbook coming soon, family. Code enforcement handbook coming soon. Shout out to Ainswell with that, man. But yeah, family, I love and appreciate y'all. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love.